Hey, this is Marty from Total Outdoor Programming. If you've watched our Kansas hunting videos, you might have seen the first turkey that I shot out there. I actually missed on the first shot. Luckily, I was able to get it on the second and third shot. But I got back and I was watching the footage and I kept thinking, how did I miss that shot? Because it was right in that sweet spot for that gun and that choke. 42 yards is where that turkey was standing. Usually 40 to 50 is just dead on. It's a super full choke and it's got a tight pattern, but at 40 to 50 yards, it's just dead on. So I started watching the video and I slowed it down and I went frame by frame and I noticed something. Definitely something I'll remember from here on every time I go to shoot a turkey. So after watching the video, I thought, you know what, this could be a fairly common mistake that hunters make. Might as well throw together a video just to point out the mistake that I made. Hopefully you guys catch this and maybe it'll save you from missing one in the future. So a lot of us turkey hunters will cut or yelp really excitedly right when we're ready to shoot. That way it'll drop that tom out of strut, get him to pull up his head and expose his neck and head for a little bit better shot. So on the freeze frame, I'm going to go step by step here. I'm going to go ahead and stop at first. This point right here is where I was just getting ready to shoot. I had my beads right on him, and so I went ahead and let out the cut to get him to stop. And at that point, you'll notice if I freeze frame it, I'm going to put a marker right over where his head is at this point. Now you'll see as I click through these next frames, that tom actually gobbled in response to my cutting. And by the time I actually pulled the trigger, you'll see his head was all the way over to the side from where I was aiming. Now here comes the blast of the gun, and I'll go ahead and mark where that hits him with the O. You can actually see the feathers move right on his shoulder area. So had his head stayed in the same area, it probably would have been a clean shot. But because he gobbled in response to my cutting, his head was actually to the side and I ended up just hitting his shoulder and winged him, which slowed him down enough that I could get the final shots in, luckily. So just a quick tip, you're out there turkey hunting, it's finally paid off, you finally have that tom within range. Now you're gonna stop him, get him to throw his head up. Just give a split second to make sure he's not gonna gobble in response to your call, and then go ahead and let him have it. Hopefully this tip helps. Hopefully it keeps you from missing like I did. If you have any questions or comments or other suggestions on how to handle that situation, feel free to leave them in the line below. And as always, keep subscribing and we will keep more videos coming for you.